Good evening. Welcome to the Calumet Township Board member. Today is Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025. If you can and if you will, please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, Secretary.
Mr. Protho,
Here.
Ms. Jacqueline Holmes, Mr. Tillman.
Here.
Okay, great. Okay, I make a motion that Mr. Tillman will become Secretary of the Calumet Township Board, replacing the late Coach Piggy. Roll call.
Mr. Protho,
Yes.
Mr. Tillman.
Yes.
2 yes, no no. No no's. I make a motion for approval of the minutes from February 13th, 2025. Say second.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Protho,
Yes.
Mr. Tillman.
After reviewing the minutes, due to the fact that I was not at the meeting and Mr. Protho attesting to the minutes, I will approve the minutes. Yes.
Okay. 2 yes, motion for the minutes have been approved. Resolution 2025-5, budget resolution, state budget form 4. We do an overview of proposal 2026 budget.
Certainly. Thank you. And good evening, Board and Madam Trustee. Daniel Dalton with Center Dalton Municipal Advisors. Every single year, the township is required to pass and present and adopt a budget for the following calendar year. And so moving into 2026, we've spent the last several weeks preparing a budget, working through specific items. Due to certain economic and inflationary aspects, the budget is slightly increased, but that is also supported by rising assessed values within the city and within the township. So just to be more specific about this, the 2026 adopted budget is roughly $9.5 million, and the adopted tax levy across the township is $17 million with an aggregate property tax rate of $0.8421 per $100 of assessed valuation. I would be happy to jump into the specifics of this budget. However, we also are required by state statute to hold a public hearing on the budget and discuss wholesomely for the township's purposes. Thank you.
Okay, you heard the overview. We now have a public hearing. If you have, anybody have any comments concerning the budget? We see there is none. Okay. Any questions from the board? You have any questions?
No.
Okay, we vote, are we voting on that one? Okay. Resolution 2025-06 Township Capital Improvement Plan.
If I may speak on this briefly. New state legislation requires every township in the state of Indiana to adopt a capital improvement plan, which states that depending on your restricted versus unrestricted funds, 30% of which is considered unrestricted would be dedicated to county or city's road and infrastructure projects. And so the purpose of this resolution in front of you is to state, Here are our intended projects for calendar year 2026 and for the 27 and 2028 calendar years, and the amount dedicated for those specific projects. The legislators have determined that this plan is due to them by September 30th, which is the reason why this resolution is being brought to you this evening.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any public remarks or concerns? We see there is none. I make a motion that we approve of this resolution 2025-06.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Proto?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
2-0. It has been approved. Resolution 2025-07, salary resolution for 2026. Are you going to speak on that?
Certainly, thank you. Every year, the township is required to pass a salary resolution, as some of you are aware, probably but most of you are aware. This states the specific titles and positions of every individual inside of the township that works for the township and those their compensation. So the resolution put before you this evening states each of those titles and compensation. And if there are any questions on this, we would be happy to answer.
Okay, we do public hearing. Okay, thank you for that. Do we have any the public hearing on remarks concerning this resolution? Okay, I see we have none. We vote on this one. Make a motion that we pass 2025-07.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Proto?
Yes.
Mr. Tillman?
Yes.
Okay, 2-0, the motion has been passed. Resolution 2025-8, standard eligibility of the township assistance.
I'll be speaking on behalf of that, President Prothro. Good evening, President Prothro, Board Member Tillman. On behalf of Calumet Township, I am the trustee, Ty Atkins, and would like to give an update related to Resolution 2025-08. We are looking to do some updates to what is called the Standards of Eligibility for Township Assistance. As we know, townships are required to set requirements that outline the stipulations that individuals who seek assistance in the time of hardships are required to hit to be able to obtain the various services that we have. The last update, from our understanding, that Calumet Township did to the plethora of standards was in 2020. And as it has been one of our administrative goals to increase accessibility and to ensure that we are actually getting the resources available out to the public, we want to increase the limits to the income standards, given the poverty rates aligned with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which is the entity based on the federal government that sets the poverty income guidelines across the nation. We have proposed in your document, which you will look at page 9 in your document, for the eligibility standards, an increase of those income limits. Prior to the income limits were stated, we have taken a stance to do a metric of 120% of the current poverty income limits based on, again, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. This will allow the constituents of Calumet Township to have more flexibility in their ability to meet the requirements for the various services that we provide here within the township. In addition to the income limits, we are also proposing currently a change to page 39, which speaks to our burial assistance services. Again, one of the requirements is for us to present what in fact those limits will be for those members of our township that come and seek support for burials as well as cremation. You will see that for the burial allowances, we have submitted a request for the board to approve the following changes. For the range, I should say, between stillborns and adults, we have asked for an increase ranging from, on the low end, a 26% increase to a 42% increase, and I'll speak in numbers. On the upper end, we're asking for the board to support an increase of giving $3,000 per burial to $3,800 per burial for those individuals that are adults at age 15 and over. From a cremation standpoint, currently right now the township, the upper end limit, we do provide assistance of $1,200 for individuals who are age 15 through adults who are in seeking of that particular support, and we're asking for an increase of 25% to that particular assistance level to $1,500. Again, this allows us to utilize the wealth and depth of funding that we have available in our township benefits funds, and so this will again help us spread the support and the needs across the community. Thank you, President Prothro, and if there's any additional questions related to that, I'll take those on behalf of the township.
Do we have any public comments concerning what the trustee just said? No comments? Okay. Do you have any comments?
No.
Mr. Tillman? Okay. Okay. You got it, boy. I make a motion that we pass 2025-08.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Protho.
Yes.
Mr. Tillman.
Yes.
Motion has passed. Next, we will have the trustees' comments. Trustee?
Oh, skip number 8. Number 8.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Do we have any public comments concerning Resolution 2025-08?
Period.
Say that. Do you have, I asked them, do they have any public comments concerning it, what the trustee just presented to us?
Anything.
Oh, we on the agenda now, okay, wow. We finished quick, boy. Any public comments? No public comments? Okay. Now we go to the trustees' comments.
Thank you again, President Prothro. First, I want to thank the board members, both of you, for your support on all of the items on the agenda this evening. That really means a lot to myself and my staff. This is, in fact, my first formal budget and policy and standards review, and so we sincerely appreciate you all understanding the effort that went to ensure that we're doing the right things for the constituents of Calumet Township. I just also want to thank my staff for their support and all of the efforts of getting the meeting together today, as well as our fiscal advisor, Daniel Dalton, for his hard work and analytics that was used to put together what I feel is a budget that represents the focus of this administration, a budget that aligns with the ask of our state legislators. As we know that our state legislators are currently working to utilize townships as a tool, I should say, to do more work in other areas. And so I do appreciate the hard work of our team. If it's okay, I just want to make a couple more comments about what was presented in front of the boards for public consumption. So our 2026 budget, in addition to the things that I have mentioned, we will still be looking forward to supporting some of the core assistance programs, such as like our food relief programs, the uniform voucher program, which we did a great job, I would say, this summer in executing. So for public consumption, we were able to, my team, I should say, was able to distribute over $500,000, $511,000 worth of support to our constituents across Calumet Township in the effort to get our students, as I call them, our babies, uploaded and ready for the school year for 2025. And so we're looking to support that moving forward as well. The capital improvement plan, there were specifics that the board was able to review. The capital improvement plan was mandated by state legislation on the House side, 1461. And there was, again, requirements that we had to do, and it limited the things that we can put capital to support, such as infrastructure improvements, acquisition of property, technology investments, et cetera. And so our plan, once uploaded to the Department of Local Government and Finance, which the public could get a copy of, you will see just that. You will see that this administration has taken the effort to identify opportunities for us to improve our infrastructure to better serve the public. You will see that we have allocated funds to support, I would say, a safe building space for members of the public and our staff, so facilities improvements as well. And we're also looking to use those facades to, again, just service the constituents of Calumet Township as best as possible. And again, that's in compliance with our state statute that went into play this year, which was Indiana Code 36-6-9-3. The salary resolution, once uploaded in Gateway, Daniel, I guess members of the public can then see, again, that we attempted to stress the importance of fairness and equity in some of the staffing decisions that you will see. A lot of it is carryover, but we have also just ensured that we are aligned with our state guidelines, and we accurately, I should say, implemented responsible budgeting with all aspects of the budget and the salary resolution. I sincerely appreciate the board's support with the standards changes. I went into details about that during the overview, and so I won't belabor that point. But again, this is an opportunity for us to strengthen our efforts and ensure fairness across all programs and allow the constituent base of Calumet Township to have more access to the services that we provide with increasing our income limits. Lastly, I do want to take an opportunity to speak about the efforts that we've been able to do. I've been in office for 8 months now, and our team was adamant about ensuring that we increase accessibility. So for public knowledge, one of the things that we were able to do in regards to that particular goal was we are now open on Fridays. So starting in mid of May, our team implemented staffing change where our hours now allow for public to come into our office on Fridays to obtain, again, services of Calumet Township. The numbers don't lie, as I always say, and so I wanted to share with the members of the board how that has been working for us, and it's reflected in our numbers. And so I was able to do the data points from 2024 from a time frame of January to July, and then counter that with our 2025 results, again, from the same time frame, January through July. And we have seen a 29% increase in individuals coming through our office as new applicants. And so I can only attest that to the hard work of our staff and the hard work that the team has done, again, to support that goal that was initiated on the start of my tenure here. So thank you to Calumet Township teams for your efforts in that regards. Community engagement has been another focal point of this administration, as we wanted to, I would say, dispel the myth that people don't know what the township is here for and that the township is just for poor people. That is absolutely not the truth. The township is here for individuals in the time of need of hardship, whether that's dealing with a disaster, or you live in a paycheck to paycheck and being in need if that paycheck stops, right? And so we wanted to ensure that we were spreading the gospel of the township is something that we say. We have implemented a series of different programming and events targeted to different demographics, one being our senior community, one being the children and the parents, right, of the township. We did an effort early on in April to do our Easter egg drop in conjunction with the local fire union for the civic city of Gary. And more importantly, also just to ensure that we connect with the township public school systems, as we know that there are a pool there as well. So upcoming, if I could do a shameless plug for the hard work that my team do from community engagement perspective tomorrow, we do have the last installment of our senior series, which we did 4 different events targeted towards seniors. Will be taking place at the YWCA at 3 o'clock. I'm looking at my deputy, okay, at 3 o'clock, and that is a blues and bingo event. Again, it's all in fun, but we also make sure that we take time to express the services that we have at the township for these events as well. We will be engaging with both Calumet New Tech High School with an event next Wednesday with their homecoming, and also Westside High School, Westside Leadership Academy, I should say, on October the 18th. We are hosting October the 17th, is it? I believe. It's the 17th, which is a home game at Westside, Calumet New Tech, and Westside High School, two public schools in the township. The only public schools that we have in the township, I should say. And they actually play each other. So Calumet Township will be hosting a township tailgate, and we're inviting all members of the public and our board members to participate. And again, an effort for us to engage with our community school individuals, and then also, again, promote the services of the township. We'll be targeting the unincorporated area of Calumet Township and hosting an open house on October the 9th as well, here, located at the NPC. That event will be a hands-on event with all of the services that we offer. We want to have our staff here, we want to have the food distribution here, so that members of unincorporated and then also Black Oak can know about the service that we have here. The feedback that we've received is that they feel disconnected, and so it's our effort to ensure that they no longer feel that way. And so we invite all members of the public to come and join us. And we hope that you see the hard work that we're trying to do to tackle those efforts, increase accessibility, be fiscally responsible, have innovation, and then continue to elevate Calumet Township. Thank you, President.
Thank you. As you can see, trustee is very busy. And I want to see if, Mr. Tillman, you have anything you want to say?
Well, first and foremost, the job that the township and the staff has been doing is amazing. You know, I want to commend you on that. If you didn't know what the township did, you do now. You know, and like you said, the numbers don't lie. From community engagement to awesome presentations that are easy to digest, from moving into this space in a weird time when a lot of things are going on and it's a lot of moving parts. And so I just want to commend you on your leadership and your staff on execution of all of these efforts that you have put forward, and also the transparency and making sure that the public has access to not only the services, but to the communications and the efforts and the things that are taking place like we see tonight, making sure that this is live streamed so that members of the public can see. And so I'm just proud to be a part of it at this point, and would like to just continue to support in any way that I can on the progress of the township. Thank you.
Okay. First, I want to acknowledge, I forgot to welcome our new board member, Mr. Tillman, who was elected, how many months ago was that?
I can't even remember. Yeah, May.
Well, we welcome the chief to our staff. I also want to welcome all the people that's here who I haven't seen at any of the board members when we were at the other location. So when the trustee wanted to make this move, because she wanted to make sure that it was accessible to people to be able to get in and not have to worry about riding the elevator or taking the stairs. So this was a great move for the township. The trustee is really busy, I can tell you that. And things are not just good, they're going to get better. And as she works and we work with her, you will always see the elevation of her work rapidly throughout the community. And so I thank you all for showing up. I thank the trustee for doing such a great job, and her staff also. The staff has always been good. They even got better. And I thank you for opening up on Fridays, because when you discussed that with me, it kind of made sense that you said if a holiday falls on a Monday, that means the trustee's office is closed for 4 days instead of 2 or 3. So opening up on Fridays was a great idea. I pulled up on Friday, and I almost forgot, and I had a chance to park right in front of the building instead of going in the parking lot, because there would always be so many cars. But thank you, trustee. Thank you all for coming out. Thank the judge for always leaning in my ear. And we're just having a great time. Thank you. Anybody have any questions? Somebody said they had a question. You need to step up so I can hear you. Come on up to the mic, Frable.
Forgive me if I don't hear as well as I should. Are we almost through with this? Did I skip something? Are we at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, then I should have asked this question. There are two parts in here. There says public hearing on 2026 proposed budget, public hearing on the capital improvement plan. So I guess I want to know, when are those meetings? Because I should have written it down. It says public hearing. Are those dates established yet, or did I miss it for those public hearings? And the second part of that question is, if there are in fact public hearings, will the information on the budget, the information on the capital improvement plan, will that be ready for viewing prior to the public portion, so I can ask intelligent questions if I have any? I may not have any, but I will at least know what you're talking about. It says public hearing.
Yes, when he gave that overview on, and he asked that if there was any public remarks, and you could have got up and asked that question then.
You want me to say it again?
No,
No? I just want the dates of the hearings, and will information be available so I can intelligently follow the meeting if I come to the public hearing?
So those public hearings were both held this evening.
They're what, sir?
Those public hearings were both held this evening. Township board member had already opened up public comment, and then he had closed for both the 2026 budget and the capital improvement plan. But those two documents are available online in the Indiana Gateway website.
What if I don't go online?
Then you could
Can
send
I
in
come to the
you could
office
send
and
in
pick
a
up a copy?
request, and we could provide you with
I can pick up a
the
copy
public
at the office?
documentation.
I only wanted if, let's get back to the first question. Public hearing. Is that something after this, or is this something I missed?
That was today.
That's part of this?
yes.
Yes.
When you say public hearing in here, that's part of this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
After he did the
Okay,
overview,
then
I asked.
I don't think it's fair, only because what I'm saying is, if you say there's a public hearing and you're discussing something very important, you're talking about a budget, you're talking about an improvement plan. So if there's a public hearing, I should be able to intelligently address you, because right now, I'm not talking about anything. I'm just wasting your time,
he
because I
gave-
can't
he-
intelligently discuss it, because I don't even know what you're talking
he-
about.
he-
That's okay, I'm learning. Thank you.
Okay, that resolution that you're talking about, we'll be voting for that at the next public meeting that we have in October. But when he gave you the overview, I asked if you had any questions
I guess
after
I'm
he
the
did the
opposite.
overview.
If I had known what was going on, then maybe I could have got some of that before I came. But I didn't know the process. If I had known I would have gotten a copy, then maybe I could, if I had a concern. I might not have had one. But if I had one, at least I would know what you was talking about. That's all I was saying.
Okay, we'll
So
make
it's too
sure,
late.
we'll make sure you get that information that you need so you'll understand.
Well, it's too late.
Well, Ms. Darcinoff, they did not vote on that today, so you will have that opportunity. He will open it up again for the next meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
I didn't have a question, but I did have a comment.
Yes.
Okay, I was just,
Mr. President, if I may. Mr. President, if I may. It's your call, but I believe that it would be best if individuals if you're allowing them to come to the podium after public comment, because public comment was about 3 agenda items ago, that they state their name for the record prior to stating their comments. That should be appropriate so that we can document that appropriately.
All right,
Okay.
thank you. You're right.
okay, my name is Severia Scott. I am a staff member here at the Calumet Township MPC. And I just wanted to commend the Trustee Atkins, for the 8 months that she's been here. We've had so many great events. I've been here for 7 years, and we have done things in the past, but I just want to point out within such a short period, We've done so many great things for the community, especially for the children and the seniors. And I'm just excited to see what's in store next. That's all.
Okay, thank you. I move to adjourn.
Second.
So move. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for coming out.
So